Hello there and welcome to the Card Grotto. Today I've got a haul to share with you. These are items that I purchased in August and September. I didn't feel that I had quite enough stuff to share with you in August, so that's why I've lumped it together into 2 months. So I'm going to share with you what I got. First of all, I did make a smaller order from Simon Says Stamp back in August, and I picked up this stencil first. This is the Bouquet of Roses stencil. Really pretty. I'd seen lots of examples using it when it first came out and I kind of fell in love with it. You can use it for so many different things, with paste through it, with ink blending. I'm sure you could watercolour through it, loads of different things you can do. I have already used it on a card. I did very simple ink blending, but I thought it came out really pretty and I'm looking forward to using that again. And then I also picked up this clustered leaves die. I'd wanted this for years, years and years actually. It's been out for quite some time now. They brought out another one fairly recently, which is the outline version, and I was tempted to get that as well, but that was out of stock when I ordered this one, and so I went for this one in the end rather than the outline. But they are both really pretty, so I'm looking forward to using that. Next up, I picked up some Thermoweb purple tape. If you watched my top 10 tools video, you'll know that I mentioned the thicker version of this, and I also showed this thinner version as well, and so I'm really looking forward to trying this out. I don't tend to use the thicker version as much as I'd hoped I would use, really just because I'm ripping kind of smaller pieces off. So I think this one will get used a lot more, being that it's a bit smaller. It's a little bit easier, I think, for me to use. And then I also picked up the Thermoweb Pixie spray. Unfortunately, we're not able to get it here in the UK, and so I'm really glad that I managed to purchase it from Simon Says Stamp. It's a spray that you can use on the back of stencils. It's kind of like a temporary adhesive, and I've again heard really great things about it, and so I'm definitely looking forward to trying that out. And then another thing, if you'd watched my top 10 tools video, is that I purchased this ruler from Fawn, and I purchased the 6-inch one. There is a 12-inch one as well. I didn't think I needed the 12-inch one, but what I bought it for was because there's every single measurement that you could possibly think of on this ruler. In the UK we are metric, although we weren't some time ago, but I never grew up with imperial, and so I'm still unsure of all of the different measurements with imperial, so I'm glad that I managed to get hold of this ruler. I think it will help me out quite a bit. Next up, I made an order from Bumbleberry Crafts, and I picked up this die here. This is the Pinkfresh Beautiful Blooms die. Again, I'd seen quite a few different examples using it when it first came out, and I just thought it was something a little bit different. I think it would be quite nice just to simply die cut it in white and then do a nice colourful background, but I'll have a think and see how I can use it, but looking forward to trying that out. And then I also picked up some of the Gina masking magic sheets. For masking, I generally use the Inkadinkado masking paper, but I'd seen that Christina Warner did a video using the two different masking papers, and this one apparently has like a sort of a plasticky coating on it, and so I think this would be quite helpful to use with watercolouring maybe, or any kind of water mediums. I unfortunately cannot use masking fluid. I have an allergy to latex, and pretty much, well, I've never found one that doesn't contain latex. That's basically what it's made from, and so I thought this one would kind of substitute it slightly. I'm just going to see how that works. Next up, I made an order from Tonic. I picked up a few items. This here is the media spatulas from the Nuvo line. I basically, again, heard some good things about them. I do already have quite a lot of spatulas, but apparently these are quite flexible. I haven't actually opened them. This is the first time I've opened them. Oh yes, they are. They're quite flexible. They're like silicone. They kind of like the ones you'd use in your kitchen for baking, so that's quite nice because I do really like using the ones in the kitchen for baking, so this would be quite helpful, I think, for spreading out mousse, glitter paste and things like that. And then I also picked up one of their glitter markers. This is the Wild Lavender colour. It looks really, really pretty. I haven't tried it out yet, but I'm looking forward to trying that out. And then I did pick up a few packs of their alcohol markers. I have used their alcohol markers in the past, and I do think they're really good. I mean, I'm not going to say that they're as good as Copic markers because they're not, but they are definitely a really good alternative. And I like that they come in the packs of 3, so you get a dark, medium and a light, and pretty much all of the colours do blend quite nicely together. So I picked up the Cookies and Cream, the Palma Violets, the Apricot Ombre, the Irish Clover, and then also the Aquamarine, and these are really, really pretty aqua colours. So I'm going to try those out and see what I think of the new colours, or the newer colours to me, I should say. I also picked up this from Amazon. This is the We Are Memory Keepers punch board. I had no idea that this was even around, like it existed, and I saw a video on the We Are Memory Keepers, and they have a new punch board that's kind of got like all-in-one things. So you've got like the envelope punch board and this tag punch board, you've got like a tab as well. And so I wondered if they had the tag punch board just on its own, and they do, and it's quite a nice size actually. It's quite small. I didn't need all of the other features on the kind of like all-in-one tool, but this one I thought would be really handy to create tags with. I do make a lot of tags, and although I do have a lot of tag dies, I thought it'd be quite good when I don't have a particular tag die or a particular size, because obviously you can do any size of tags you want with this. So I'm looking forward to trying that out. And then I did make an order from Seven Hills Crafts, and I picked up some of the Mama Elephant Christmas items. I just had to. They are so, so adorable. So this one here is the Mama Elephant Little Penguin Agenda. I have a few of their agenda sets. I have like the reindeer that they've had in the past, and the Santas and things. They're just absolutely adorable. So I had to pick up the little penguins, and I did pick up the dies as well to match, although the dies are a bit more of an investment. These are so tiny, and I just really didn't want to fussy cut them out, so glad I picked up both of those. And then I also picked up this is the Penguins Waddle. It's just so cute. I had to get this as well. I have the snowman one that they came out last year, and I just love penguins. And also they're really good because you don't need to spend too long colouring them in either, because they're basically black and white. So that's always helpful. And you've got these separate little ones as well. I didn't get the die to match for this. I thought if I wanted to cut that larger image out, I could probably do that no problem. And then along the same lines, you can see that there's a theme here with penguins. This is the penguin die. I think this is supposed to go with the Favour Bag, which I did actually purchase as well, although I hadn't planned on it at the time. But you can definitely use this for cards as well. I think it would just be nice just to have on the front of a card. It'd be quite large, quite a nice focal point. So I'm looking forward to kind of building the penguin. And then this is the Favour Bag. I did pick it up last year for the Christmas table. I was really annoyed that I didn't have anything that I wanted to use, like a box or a bag or anything that I hadn't used already in the past, and I didn't buy anything in time last year. So this time I thought I'd go ahead and pick up the Favour Bag, purely because it can be used all year round as well, to add in little presents or maybe a gift card or anything. I'll have to see like kind of what the size is, but I thought it looked really nice. You've got the actual main bag, and then you've got some banners and some extra things like the heart and the little tag there as well. So I thought it would work quite well. And then all of these kind of, they've got a few different animals that can go on the bags, and they're kind of sized perfectly to fit on them. But like I said, you could definitely use them separately as well, which I probably will, as well as using it with the bag for Christmas. So that was everything that I purchased in the month of August and September. Links to the products that I shared will be in the description bar on YouTube, and also over on my blog. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you soon.